What's going on, Sweet Dreams Nation? What's going on, fight fans? Man, how y'all doing? What's up, man? It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. I'm back here again. I would love to be doing a reaction and a breakdown for you guys, but today we have another reaction. I guess it's been a while that we've had to do this, but I think it's time for another bitch slapping of Ariel Helwani and this little band of butt buddies he's got over there, right? So these guys got together and decided to react and break down, give their take on the situation that occurred this weekend between myself and Yana. And I seen this. People in the comments have called this out. Shout out to the people that have called this out. So I'm just going to go ahead and give a reaction to it, because this is exactly the reason why I don't mess with Ariel Helwani. This dude and his platform is so disingenuous, fake, and snake-like. The man claims to be a journalist. They claim to be a real journalist. He always talks about real journalism and all these things. You will see another example in this of unprofessionalism, not doing your research. He even says in this clip that he didn't watch this, or he didn't watch the video, and he didn't research this topic at all, but yet he decided to bring it to his platform and try to paint me in a negative light. If you weren't going to research it, you weren't going to do any actual journalistic work on it, then you should have just left it alone and not spoke on it. So we're gonna go through this, and let me get my take on it.
In 60 seconds or less, please break down Yana Jacek versus Jamahal. Please enlighten me.
All right,
what is happening
60 seconds
here?
or less. So we saw the clip that looked like it was...
No, we didn't see anything.
The clip came out on Saturday night. It looked like it was in someone's shirt pocket. You couldn't really see much, and it appeared to be Yana versus Jamahal, and Jamahal was like, "I'll knock you the fuck out," and she was like, "Oh yeah, you will." And like, we really didn't know what was going on. There was rumors that it was she had threatened Jamahal's girlfriend. That turns out that is not true. Jamahal's girlfriend wasn't even there. We get a video release.
Right off the back, disingenuous. Misquoted me intentionally. What I said was, if you touch my girl, then this would happen, right? I didn't just hurl threats out at her. Then there was but there was rumors of this, and just disingenuous. Just completely disingenuous. There was rumors that he threatened his girlfriend, which turned out to be a lie. How is that a lie? You can hear it in the video. Even in the video, the first video that came out, you can hear her call my girl a bitch if you listen to the video. And now with another clip you can see the moment she started threatening my girl and myself, telling her she would bash her head into the table. Now, as you can see, this before, I'm standing there calmly talking. See her smack her hand? Listen. That's her saying that she's gonna smash my girl's head into the table. Right? With emotion. Look at my posture. There's no video that you can see where my posture or demeanor changes, where I'm aggressive towards her or anything like stated before. And into what he said, and I've heard this a lot around, oh, his girl wasn't even there, so how was he a threat? My girlfriend accompanies me to UFC events. She's at the PI every day. There's women's locker rooms. There's women's bathrooms. There's somebody in this environment that is threatening when they see my girl to cause her harm. So I preemptively set a hard boundary. That's it. I don't know what's up with y'all, with any of you cuck-ass men out here, weak-ass men out here that don't protect your family, but that's not how I rock. That's not how I roll. You're not gonna touch my girl. You're not gonna touch my family. Period.
Healthy holiday season.
Okay, so she considers the matter closed. She also posted, I do believe, on Threads, the #1 social media platform.
This was an exclusive thread, yes, but this was a response to Jamahal's YouTube video.
Okay, I'm just trying to couple them. Here it is. You are full of lies, Jamal. I know the truth, and yes, it's a shame you didn't have a camera on. We'll explain why she says that in a moment. You should have had an honest conversation with your girlfriend first. Please don't involve me in your affairs. Why does she...
If I'm full of lies, what are the lies? If you know the truth, what is the truth? And if I need to have a conversation with my girl, what is the conversation that I need to have with my girl? Very simple things that you could have said. She's not saying them because she's being disingenuous.
Why does she say, Yana to Jamal, why does she write, it's a shame you didn't have a camera on?
Because Jamal Hill released like a 7-minute video breakdown of everything that happened, and he leads it off with, I wish I was just wearing a body cam so you could see how crazy this woman started acting. He essentially explained the situation. He went up to Yana. She immediately was just like, oh, you've been talking shit. You've been talking shit. He didn't know what she was talking about. He claims that he was like, if I was talking shit, just let me know what I said. And she wouldn't tell him. She said, I'm from Poland. We don't act like that. You've been talking shit. You've been talking shit. And it just continued to escalate from there. And then security got involved. Now, on the back end of that, Jamal Hill admitted to attempting to sleep with Yana in November of 2023, and he went through all of the DMs between them, and he showed how like they were trying to link up at a hookah bar and then the hotel bar, and then it ended up being unsuccessful for him, so he went home, and then after that they had no beef. I don't know. I'm not certain why he had to show the DMs from 2023, but like there have been several since, and they never seem to have any beef. So Jamal Hill walked away from the
pause. Okay. Now let me tell you. Now let's break down what he just did right there. How he was disingenuous there. Yeah. So what he's talking about essentially is a 7-minute highlight of my 25-minute video. In that 25-minute video, I gave complete context of everything that was happening. So for him to say he admitted to trying to sleep with her, and then I don't know why he had to show the DM. It was for context. Obviously, it was for context. I put everything in context in a 25-minute video. In the 7-minute video, does it give the context of why the DMs completely were there? No. But he knows that because he's seen both. Bro, just completely disingenuous. They're not going to say anything, give you any full context of what I say. They've already played Yawana's video, right? They'll tell you what she said and all these things. They don't once show my video. They don't once show anything that I said. They don't once quote me correctly. Completely disingenuous, completely in a narrative carving. That's all they're doing is just pointing and trying to carve out a narrative.
Situation confused and didn't know what happened and why Yana was so upset with them.
Who saw that pairing, right? I mean,
I don't think it was a pairing. Jamal did admit in the video he attempted and was denied.
Okay.
And so he took his ball and went home. That's what he said.
All right. And for full context, it wasn't that it wasn't the fact that I was denied. It was a simple fact of the vibes wasn't there. It wasn't vibing. So I said, skip it. Took my ball and went home. But y'all boys is sad. Y'all get no females. Keep going.
PT, your thoughts?
I read all this and it was so confusing. I was like, am I having a stroke? Like, I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know why, the messages are,
yeah.
I don't know why did you do that? But
Context.
I don't know, dude. It's just kind of hard to rescue the saying, I'm going to fuck you up to a woman is tough,
I think it was, I'll knock you the fuck out.
He says that
change my sentiment.
He says that on camera.
Right.
Yeah. You can hear it.
So what's your sentiment to a UFC Hall of Famer trying to fight my model girlfriend? What is your sentiment to that? She's not even there. So all the narratives, she was talking, she said this and she said that, never happened. So what's the motive then? So what's the motive there? All of this goes to the wayside because I set a hard boundary. See, in this society, you're not allowed to set boundaries for women. If you're a man, what you're starting to see from the soys themselves. Oh.
Yeah. That was the OG video.
Oh, he admits to it. Like he's saying in that video, he's like, yeah, I did say this, but the reason I said this was that she was so crazy.
Well, he doubles down the fact that he says that if she had attempted to hurt my girlfriend, I would have knocked her the fuck out.
Now, what is it? Here's the
But the
part that I
girlfriend
don't
isn't
understand.
there. The girlfriend is not there.
My confusion is, what does his girlfriend have to do with this?
He says that Yana came up to him and was just like, where's
Ask
your girl
Yana what
at?
my girlfriend has to do with it. Because I still don't know. Nobody does. She's the one that initially came up and said it to me. Funny how y'all have no questions towards that way, but y'all have them all this way. Great journalism, fellas.
Your girl at.
Do you think? Okay, now do you think that's because the girl and Yana had a prior beef, or is it because like, hey, we had something and now you've moved on and I'm pissed?
I just caught him something that he did. Go back a little bit.
No. I think it was I'll knock you the fuck out.
He says that
change my sentiment.
He says that on camera.
Yeah.
You can hear it?
Yeah. That was the OG video.
Oh. Now, how are you? So you didn't see the initial video that started all of this. You didn't see the initial video that started this. You didn't do any research. He's acting like he don't know anything. Now, what that tactic is it's programming people to how to respond to what they hear. Oh, you heard, oh my God, he said it's on wow. Come on, bro. So disingenuous. Like, why can't you just report what's out there, report the facts, report this side, report that side, put the facts out that you have out there, put what's out there, and let people make up their own minds. Ain't that what journalism is? Right? Unbiased, reporting the facts, right? Is that what's happening right now? Is that what's happening on this show? I don't see it.
He admits to it. Like, he's saying in that video, he's like, yeah, I did say this, but the reason I said this was that she was so crazy.
Well, he doubles down the fact that he says that if she had attempted to hurt my girlfriend, I would have knocked her the fuck out.
Now, what is it? Here's the
But the
part that I
girlfriend
don't
isn't
understand.
there. The girlfriend is not there.
My confusion is, what does his girlfriend have to do with this?
He says that Yana came up to him and was just like, "Where's your girl at? Where's your girl at?"
Do you think? Okay, now do you think that's because the girl and Yana had a
so
prior
no, you should
beef,
ask
or is it
Yana. You
because,
shouldn't
like, hey,
speculate.
we
You
had
should ask
something
Yana.
and now you've moved on and I'm pissed?
He does explain in the video that there was an event that they were at and they were seated next to each other and everything was cool, and that's why he explained the attempt to hook up with her, and his manager said to
her
Jamal's girlfriend,
bro,
was like,
bro, do y'all gonna quote anything right? Like, are y'all gonna quote anything right? Her manager said that. And to be honest, not the more I think about it, because you got to think of this from my perspective, right? I shot my shot. It wasn't going anywhere. I took my L and left. I don't think anything else is coming to this. I don't think like nothing. Now, a couple people have said some things that actually make sense to me. And honestly and truly, like, Yana, if you can honestly have a conversation, I'm willing to have a conversation and actually talk about this, because this is dumb. All this is truly dumb to me, right? But her manager, now, from what I know and what I've now talked to some of my people around the sport, that's been around the sport, that's had dealings with her, no, she's the instigator. She started things, and there's no telling what this lady has said to her. You get what I mean? But on my end, I didn't do anything. I have nothing towards Yana. My girl has nothing towards Yana. I supported her entire career. I was a fan. I've pulled for her. I can't think of a fight I went against her on. You get what I'm saying? But when you come in and it come down to disrespecting me and threatening my family, it's a no-go, bro. It's a no-go.
Oh yeah, Jamal tried to sleep with Yana. But he said that, like, nothing really came of that, and like he had already told his girlfriend that, so she didn't care.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with Pizzi. I really don't know what is going on.
I watched like 30 seconds of Jamal's video and like 25 of Yana,
Now you watched 30. So you watched 30 seconds of my video, but you didn't watch the 30-second video that started all of this. And then who thinks Ariel Helwani is just on my page watching my content? Why was he there? Because he saw the video, and then he wanted to go and see my response for it and see where he can pick things out. But I was truthful. I was honest, and I laid it all out there. He like, oh, well, I can't use this. So he came with this complete disingenuous, vague, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just kind of speculating and all this and that. Fake ass side of journalism. So either admit that you're not a journalism or admit you just a shitty ass journalist. And by the way, I just thought about something. Remember, wasn't it when a couple years ago where I didn't even threaten Ariel, but he thought I threatened him, and he went crying to my manager. He's threatening me. He's doing this. He's doing that. Everybody's like, oh, bro, he's threatening journalists. He's threatening journalists and all this and that. So the threat's okay as long as it's towards my people then, okay? Me or my people. As long as it's towards me and mine, the threat's okay. Right? That's disingenuous as hell.
Like so that was the thing that people were kind of with him. Like they're like, right, if that maybe that gives him some kind of explanation. If his missus is there beside him and she's trying to kill her, and he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up if you do this. I don't know if that's justification, but a lot of people thought. But then when it's like my missus wasn't there, what? You know,
she's at the PI all the time. She's at fights all the time.
So
we ran into the event that we ran into Yana at wasn't even UFC related. So we are around each other. We see each other. Like, come on, bro. That's so, like, that's like, but y'all won't respect as intelligent human beings, right? You can't think full coin on both sides, right? But you want to be seen and respected as an intelligent human being. The reason why this just goes to show you, another thing I've had to accept, most of the population is dumb. And we see the, what happens when you give them microphones and cameras.
Actually,
more
looks
intel?
like, yeah, a little bit more intel here.
Okay.
It looks like there was an Instagram story from Jamal Hill's girlfriend. Says, I've been moving all day. Yes, I've seen the news. I usually ignore it, but in this instant, I will address it. It's been somewhat astonishing watching so many outlets speculate on what happened. I'm in the same boat as most of you because I wasn't even at UFC 323. I was at home drinking wine and watching the fights. Ha ha. So for those who are asking what happened between Yana and I, nothing. I wasn't even there, so I'm just as confused as everyone else. However, detailed response video is being released within the next few hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you can quote people accurately. So you can word for word quote people. You word for word, making sure you quote anything anybody else says but what I say. Wait, I hate me so much, bro. What the problem is? I ain't messing with y'all. I don't talk about y'all. I left this whole thing alone with Ariel. You go your way, I go my way. Cool. I've been doing my thing. He been doing his thing. What's up with y'all, man? This is just strange. Terrible.
Joaquin
does that mean
Buckley.
Jamal's detail though?
I just want to let you know, guys, that Joaquin
right.
Buckley has weighed in. I see here,
thank God.
Buckley. I would like a Joaquin Buckley Jamal Hill tag team. I feel like that would be just
Against Yana?
No. I just mean they just seem to be like the same type of vibe as far as the way they handle these situations. It's like it's always great, internet fodder.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Me and Joaquin Buckley are two completely different people. So what do you mean by that? Can you answer that question? Hey, y'all, comment down low. What do y'all think he meant by that? We're going to leave it at that. So we really we don't really need to see any more of that. Y'all got the just, y'all see what it is. Anybody who truly is real and they know what's up, they watch this and they see what it is. Their whole comment section is full of people calling them out about it. You know what I mean? And shout out to y'all for being real. Whether you like me or whether you don't. I mean, being real, I'm good. We're all good. As long as you keep it real, we're all good. I've seen guys that actually genuinely don't fucking like me. Like, can't stand it, like my guts. And even they were able to unbiasedly talk through this whole situation. You know what I mean? Better journalism than the man who claims to be the biggest and best and only legit journalist in this lane. Incredible. All right. Listen, we're gonna drop that. Now, I will address one other thing. Now, I'm gonna say this, but because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the tweet. I haven't seen a video. I don't know. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a direct source to this. It's just speculation and things like that. But Jan Blachowicz, I heard some things, right? Coming, jumping back in your countrymen, right? Now, fight with Jan Blachowicz, would love it. Absolutely love it. Come back 100%. Former champ versus former champ. Go ahead and extinguish that Polish power and go ahead and send him off into the sunset. I would love that, right? But And in this whole thing of backing Yana up, there was a statement made, like I said, if you said this. I'm not sure if you did, because I haven't seen a tweet from you and I haven't seen a video from you. But talking like we can handle this outside the cage, or mention we can handle this outside the sport. So I don't play those games. I fight for a living. It's what I do. How I handle threats outside of the octagon, which you think you have experience with, bro, you have no idea. Keep it professional. Keep it about the cage. We can fight. We fight in the cage. That's what we do. We ain't got to carry it over nowhere else. Cause you know what I mean, things more than pride and stuff get lost in those areas. All right, talking this whole there's no referee to stop. Let's not do that, bro. Let's not do that. Let's get this money. Let's get this money and keep it about getting money and being prosperous for our families. Because if it goes there, nobody wins there. Trust me. And now another reason. And then to piggyback off of that, this is why something like that is dangerous. You reacted so quickly. This is the man that released the video that went viral and that was everywhere. This is a message that was received from him. Take your time and read that. And I want to end this on this video because I seen this video, bro, and it really spoke to like the state of like where we are as a society and how we think and everything. Like as a man, I'm always challenging myself, right? I'm always challenging myself if I'm correct or if I'm right or if I'm doing things right. And that's just about growth. You know what I mean? It's not challenging myself like I'm not sure of myself. I'm very sure of myself, but it's all about growth. Understanding where my faults are, understanding where I can improve, understanding where I can get better. And I saw this video and I thought it was something that could really be fit in like here, and like something we can just take in together. I just wanted to share this with y'all.
Let's talk about the real fight between Jamahal Hill and Yana Jędrzejczyk. Not the one security stepped into, but the one the internet stepped on. Because what most people saw wasn't a confrontation, it was a 5-second conviction with millions acting as the judge and jury. A man's voice saying, "Do not touch my girl or I'm gonna knock you the fuck out." A former champion standing her ground, no rewind button on the past, no curiosity for context. Just a narrative handed to you, preloaded with emotion. And in perception warfare, that's not an accident. That's angle crafting. That's story geometry. Think about where your brain goes before you think a bigger male fighter with recent negative headlines versus a beloved female champion who left parts of her soul in the octagon for us. That's a geometry mismatch, and the algorithm always bets on the angle with the most outrage. Watch how fast the labels fly. Threatening, wild, emotional, and disrespectful. These aren't insults, they're weights. They determine what division you fight in online. Are you the hero, the bully, the washed up champ, or the warrior queen? Once the audience classifies you, every new clip becomes evidence. And here's the psychological chokehold. Nobody waited for the backstory because we already think we know both fighters. But what we know is a highlight reel of our own biases. If you believe men shouldn't speak aggressively to women, then Hill's the villain. If you believe fighters talk wild when challenged, then Yana's pushing the lines. If you believe media manipulates, then you blame the edit, not the moment. Same footage, different internal history. Spiral combat usually talks about angles of punching, lead hand angles, hip rotation angles, cutting off triangles of space. But this is emotional geometry. Perception warfare asks different questions. Who held the moral high ground in the first frame? Who benefits from the clip going viral? And who has more to lose if the story sticks? Because we forget something important. We train fighters to be loud, raw, primal, and magnetic so we can market their chaos. And then we punish them when that chaos leaks outside the cage. Hill tries to explain after the fact. Half the fans already closed their minds. Yana speaks her truth, and half the fans accuse her of acting. Once a narrative hits critical momentum, truth becomes a spectator. And that's scary, because a fighter can land every punch perfectly in their real career, but one bad camera angle, one drunk fan filming, one caption dripping with bias can erase all those wins in the public mind. This wasn't Jamahal versus Yana, this was narrative versus nuance. One requires effort, the other requires a scroll. So don't ask who's right, ask what did the angle want me to feel? What story was I quick to believe? And what part of me needed a villain? Because the scariest truth is this: You can win every round in the cage and still get knocked out by a clip with the wrong title. The real KO wasn't Hill or Yana, it was whoever hit upload first.
Now, hey, shout out, I think his name is Mike John. Mike with Spiral. Mike X with Spiral Combat. Great video, bro. Great thoughts. Good, bro. Just good. Just like that's good. That's the good mind challenge, bro. It's a good mind challenge. Yeah, there's a narrative been painted about me. Like I've seen throughout this whole thing, like, oh, it's really Hill. Can we really believe in all these things? It's like, bro, who really knows me? Like, like I've given my time to countless fans at this point. Like interactions, we've had conversations. I've had conversations that I truly hold. There's a young man that I just met even after this situation happened. We had a moment. I talked to him. I'm locked in. I'm tapped in with him, bro. You already know what I expect. I'm watching you. I'm expecting big things and great things. Young kid on the come up, bro. I'm all for that, bro. I love that, bro. I love that, bro. I love the challenge. I love people that want to step up to it. You know, anybody that's ever interacted with me, where was all of this negative things at? Was that your experience with me? Is that what you got from me? I'm talking about people that have personally interacted with me. You know? Yeah, man. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I have a great life. I have a great family. I have a great support. And yeah, man, I'm just blessed. I'm really blessed. And yeah, man, I just want to get this out there, bro. I just want to get this out there. A couple things to think about, just some thoughts to roll around. Comment down below what y'all think. You know, if y'all got anything y'all want to talk about, any discussions. I'm going to start being on here more. You know, we're going to start to get the live streams rolling and things like that so we can just start to interact more and things like that. Because maybe I've hidden a lot of myself and haven't given y'all the best parts, right? So I'll take that as a challenge and an adjustment for myself to do better. Stay tapped in. I'm going to be here with y'all. We're going to rock through it. If you with me, you with me. If you're not, it's all love and the best of wishes, bro. Let's go. I'm out of here, man.